I had one simple dream: build a tree house in my backyard for my kids. Nothing fancy, just a place where they could hang out, read, and pretend they were pirates defending their wooden fortress. And when the first board went up, the neighborhood kids were already buzzing with excitement. Then came Karen. Karen stormed across her yard, sunglasses glinting like she was a villain in a soap opera, and said, "Karen, you cannot just hammer planks into a tree and call it a structure. This is a violation of HOA serenity, and I will not stand for this." I smiled, hammer still in hand. Me. "It's not a structure, Karen. It's a childhood memory under construction." Oh, but little did I know, this was just the beginning. Subscribe right now if you know this isn't going to end well. The very next day, I got an email from the HOA. The subject line read, "Unauthorized backyard construction." Inside, it basically said, "HOA board email. It has come to our attention that you are erecting a dangerous and unsightly structure in your yard. Remove it immediately, or face fines." I laughed. Dangerous? It was 4 wooden boards and a ladder. The only thing dangerous about it was Karen's blood pressure every time she looked out her window. So I kept building. My kids brought out paint, and we started painting it bright green. Cue Karen again. She leaned over the fence with her phone out, snapping pictures like she was building a case file. "Karen, do you understand the gravity of what you are doing? You are destroying property values, disturbing peace, and corrupting the neighborhood aesthetic with this monstrosity." Me. "It's a treehouse, not a casino, Karen." By the end of the week, the treehouse was done. It had a little window, a rope ladder, and a sign the kids painted. "No Karens allowed." I didn't put it there, but boy, did it send her into orbit. She banged on my door like the FBI. "Karen, this is an eyesore, a hazard, and a direct violation of HOA Law Number 22, subsection B, Clause 4, Paragraph 2. Me. "Wow, sounds like you've memorized the HOA handbook more than your wedding vows." That one stung. She stormed off, muttering about lawyers. Sure enough, a week later, I was summoned to an HOA meeting. Picture this: a group of retirees sitting in folding chairs, whispering like it's the Supreme Court. Karen stood at the front, waving pictures of my treehouse like they were crime scene evidence. "Karen, this illegal construction looms over my yard, casting shadows, creating noise, and lowering property values with every nail hammered." Then they turned to me. HOA president. "Do you have any justification for this structure?" I cleared my throat. Me. "Yes. Childhood joy, neighborly fun, and the simple fact that it's a tree house, not the Eiffel Tower." Half the room chuckled. Karen glared like she'd just been betrayed by her own army. Quick reminder: hit subscribe if you're loving watching Karen spiral into madness. That weekend, I heard sirens. Yes, sirens. 2 police officers strolled into my backyard, clearly confused. "Officer, we got a call about an illegal construction project." Karen ran over like she was starring in her own courtroom drama. Karen. "Officers, this man has constructed a towering fortress of doom that endangers children, threatens property, and shatters the peaceful spirit of this community." The cops looked up at the treehouse, then at each other, then at me. Officer. "Ma'am, it's a treehouse." I almost hugged them, but Karen wasn't done. She started sending fines: $50 for illegal structure, $75 for noise disturbance, $100 for visual pollution. I taped them to my fridge like trophies, and every time my kids climbed into that treehouse, I yelled across the fence, Hey Karen, property values are climbing. Kids' laughter adds at least $10,000. She nearly fainted. Then came the big day, small claims court. Karen walked in with binders full of photos, highlighted HOA rules, and a speech that sounded like she was auditioning for a courtroom drama. Karen, Your Honor, this reckless individual has single-handedly dismantled the fabric of our community, erecting a wooden monstrosity that looms like a specter of chaos over my serene and perfect backyard. The judge turned to me. Judge, sir, what do you have to say in your defense? I smiled. Me? It's a treehouse. For my kids. And honestly, the only chaos it causes is in Karen's imagination. The judge laughed. Case dismissed. When I got home, my kids were in the treehouse waving like little kings from their castle. Karen? She was in her yard, pacing like she was plotting her next evil plan. I raised my coffee mug to her fence and said, "Long live the treehouse. And if you enjoyed watching me take down the HOA and survive Karen's wrath, make sure you hit that subscribe button because there are plenty more stories where this came from."